Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even see you there. I was just drinking some of my coffee, so I didn't even see you there. What's going on, guys? Andrew here with yet again another natural reaction. How the freak's it going, Billy friends? Today is the day. It's July 30th at the time of this filming anyway. 2021, and Miss Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever album that we have all been waiting for comes out. Who's excited? Yeah, schnapps and all that. Welcome back, Billy friends. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. You can go down there, click that large red subscribe button. You can follow me on the Instagrams at The Real Natural Reaction, or even consider supporting me on the Patreon to submit official reaction requests. Now that all that's out of the way, welcome, duders. It's been a little bit since we took a look at Ms. William Eyelash, or Phineas and Ferb Billy, however you want to say it. But I've been waiting for the album, and I'm pretty excited about that. Before we get into it, I figured I would address a couple things, I suppose, because I get a lot of comments asking things, some, messages and stuff, people asking me some of my opinions about the, her new looks and everything like that. And I kind of was debating on whether to do this after or before, but I think I'll do it before and then see if maybe my mind has changed a little bit or something like that. But I did want to before that, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I did want to say special shout outs and thank you so much to all you Billy friends out there. My channel reached 10,000 subscribers recently, and I pretty much wanted to thank you folks personally, because you, the Billy friends, were one of the first crews on the channel to kind of make me believe in this thing and kind of see the views coming in and make it seem like it was something that I could really start to do. So I appreciate you, and you're awesome. And with that being said, I might make you angry with these next couple things that I'm going to say. But just know that my opinions are never final. I'm always learning things every day, changing my mind every day. You folks down in the comments are changing my mind. And I did just want to say these because maybe the album will change my mind or something like that. But I did just want to address a couple things. And we'll talk down in the comments, but I did kind of write a couple things down so it, so it doesn't take forever. But really quickly, regarding her new looks and the Vogue shoots and the hair and stuff like that. And by the way, I love William Eyelash. I don't even know her personally, so this is just my opinions and stuff like that. But anyway, let's go here really quick. In my opinion, the decisions that she seems to have been making seem like the opposite of what I sort of expected from an artist like Billie. She was sort of an artist to me that was going against the stream, I suppose, and with the way that she looked, the things that she talked about, the way that she even carried herself and stuff like that. And I just feel like sometimes when you start to see the artist shift that she's making, and she's making similar choices to artists from the past and stuff like that, or artists that came before her, I don't think it no longer to me seems like she's going against the stream or kind of making your own decisions or something like that, or it's not your power or something like that. Again, this is just my opinions, and it could change my mind. Maybe you folks will change my mind. But yeah, to me, it looks less and less like her decision, with that stuff. Obviously, she's a pretty young woman. But I'm really not into the blonde hair look and this new kind of sexy Billie Eilish thing. It just seems to go against kind of what she was about in the beginning or whatever. I'm just not into that typical, I don't know, kind of pop star sexy vibe thing that she's got going on. I know people grow all of her super artsy videos and stuff before, with the crazy needles in the back, the wings and all the oil and stuff like that, drinking the black sludge and stuff like that. And now so far from what I saw, she ran around the mall or whatever, which is cool. She was sitting on the mountain, which is cool, with the snake and stuff like that. But it was nothing too crazy. And then the one that I've kind of seen clips for seems like it's a sexy girl slumber party. Don't get me wrong. Again, I'm all about sexy girl slumber party. Well, I should say sexy woman slumber parties. But it just seems like it's not the vibe that we were getting from her. It just seems to be a complete 180. But anyway, with that being said, I haven't even seen that one yet. Maybe it's it's not even about that. I do want to give it a chance. Again, her voice is amazing. She's a pretty young lady. She's got sick, thoughtful, and meaningful lyrics, which can be super powerful most of the time. She really does seem like she cares, and she's got some moves, and she's a little bit of a badass and stuff like that. So I just am hoping that she doesn't completely get sucked into the kind of famous pop star world or something like that. I hope I said that stuff correctly. Again, I just tried to streamline it and kind of get to the point, I suppose. So we can get into this record. Let me know what you think or what you know about that. If you disagree and stuff, we can have a normal conversation and we can be internet friends, duders. I know you guys are gonna beat me up though. But anyway, it's also, by the way, it's let's see, 33 minutes before the premiere of the Happier Than Ever music video. So if I timed this out correctly, hopefully you got all the comments pouring in and stuff like that. So people are waiting around. So hopefully around that time when it comes out, we'll be getting to that song and we'll be checking out the actual official music video as well. I do have I have the Lost Cause music video up, the NDA video up, and the Happier Than Ever either lyric video or music video that will get up then. I haven't heard any of those actually yet or seen the music video. With that being said, I got the record pulled up. I'm listening on Tidal, not because they sponsor me or anything, but just because it comes free with my phone plan. And they got the whole album up there streaming. I'm super excited. It feels like we've been waiting for like a couple years for this thing at this point, right, duders? And if you're still with me, I appreciate you. Hopefully I didn't scare too many of you off with my, I don't know, negative thoughts or something like that. I'm just gotta keep it real with you, especially since you were one of the first crews, like supporting my channel and stuff like that. I don't wanna be fake with you guys. I wanna be internet friends, and let me know what you think. Anyway, looks like we got, where'd the play time go? Or the running time? Ooh, 56 minutes, 17 seconds. Got 16 tracks. Getting Older is number 1. Then I Didn't Change My Number. Billy Bossa Nova, My Future, Oxytocin. Goldwing, all capital. Lost Cause, Halley's Comet. I like Halley's Comet. Reminds me of like Bill Haley and the Comets from back in the day and stuff. And, Halley's Comet is also a thing. I wonder what that one's about. That one's the most intriguing, I suppose, to me. Not My Responsibility. Overheated. Not My Responsibility. Is that a song? I thought that was just like a video thing. Was that an actual song? Everybody Dies, Your Power, NDA. Therefore I Am, Happier Than Ever, and Male Fantasy. Interesting titles. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. Again, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you didn't like what I said, or you did like what I had to say, let me know in the comments, because I actually do talk to you cats and stuff like that. I'm gonna slap these headphones on. Thank you folks for continuing to watch. And I'm just gonna press play on Getting Older. Fix my situation here. Sorry, I don't want to be coming at you with a crooked bow tie here, party people.
I'm getting older. I think I'm aging
That voice.
well. I wish someone had told me I'd be doing this by myself. There's reasons that I'm thankful. There's a lot I'm grateful for. But it's different when a stranger's always waiting at your door. Which is ironic, cause the stranger seemed to want me more than anyone before.
Ooh.
Too bad they're usually deranged. Last week I realized I crave pity.
Nice.
When I retell a story, I make everything sound worse. Can't shake the feeling that I'm just bad at healing. And maybe that's the reason every sentence sounds rehearsed. Which is ironic, because when I wasn't honest, I was still being ignored. Begging for attention.
Talk about like all the chordal information in her like backup vocals and all that. I can't like shake that. When she comes in with her backup vocals, it's so sick, her harmonies and stuff that she has that goes with it. Gives me the chilly willies, and that sort of like whispery, breathy kind of voice that she has going on as well in this one. This one's really interesting, like the composition, I suppose. Already, Billy Phineas killing it. A little sad though, talking about kind of getting older and like realizing you're doing it by yourself or whatever. Kind of maybe, I don't know, feeling like nobody's got your back kind of deal or something. But interesting vibe so far. I'll shut up.
Things I once enjoyed just keep me employed now. Things I'm longing for, someday I'll be bored of. It's so easy.
This is kind of lovely.
That we care so much until we don't. I'm getting older.
Yeah, I like that stop.
Shoulders, but I'm getting better at it. My endeavor to keep myself together and prioritize my pleasure.
Yeah.
'Cause to be honest, I just wish that was
little self-care party, people, making yourself a priority, which I think is like pretty much all humans' mistakes, right? We're always like searching for some external happiness or whatever, rather than focusing on the inside, and then, you know, helping or letting others join, I suppose, right? I don't know. Anyway, just thinking. Already she's got me thinking with this beautiful voice and lovely song. Interesting, like, kind of composition, right? It's sort of like a I don't even know, like orchestral kind of deal. I don't know.
honest, I just wish that what
It's like light,
would depend on what
easing us into it.
not on his permission. Wasn't my decision to be abused.
Wasn't my decision to be abused.
Things I once enjoyed
Love that.
just keep me employed now. Things I'm longing for, someday I'll be bored of. It's so easy.
This one's like flowy, right?
This
one's just chilling.
Until we don't. But next week, I hope I'm somewhere laughing for anybody asking. I promise I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've had some trauma, did things I didn't wanna, was too afraid to tell ya, but now I think it's time.
Oh, dang. Too afraid to tell you, but now I think it's time. Man, so has she been holding some stuff back? I'm getting the chills or whatever. This is a nice kind of like ease into the album or whatever. I like how she kind of made a happier than ever reference, kind of like, you know, a little like alluding to what's coming later or something like that. That was nice. You know, nothing too crazy, I suppose, but that was a lovely kind of, like I said, ease into the album. Sounds like there's a little bit of pain, little heartache and stuff like that, but also kind of moving towards a better place, which is what the title of the album, Happier Than Ever, implies, so that's exciting. Next one is called I Didn't Change My Number. Running time, 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Let's see what this one's about, duders. So far, I like it. Oh, snap. This one's got like this one feels like 90s right now. Like a 90s beat.
I didn't change my number. I only changed who I replied to. Laura said I should be nicer, but not to you. I love her, you were mad at me too.
Oh wait, I hear those sounds in the background. Is that freaking shark? That must be the dog up in the background, right? That's pretty cool.
I love her, you were mad at me text. Should've guessed that you would think I was upset. You're upset.
This is actually pretty cool.
I'm out of sympathy for you. Maybe you should leave before I get too mean. I didn't change my number.
Ew. Maybe you should leave before I get too mean. Nice. I didn't change my number. Like she's still the same. This one's cool.
Only changed who I believe in. You were easy on the eyes, but looks can be deceiving.
Ew.
I gotta work, I go to work. You don't deserve to feel so hurt. You got a lot of fucking nerve I don't deserve. So
Got a lot of fucking
don't take it
nerve.
out on me. I'm out of sympathy for you. Maybe you should.
Ew. I love that those first harmonies. Don't take it out on me. Which sounded just like her right there. Wow, this is cool. Definitely a little bit of like a different vibe than what I was expecting, although I don't know what exactly I was expecting, but different vibes, I suppose.
Before I get to
I feel like they're just easing us into it.
Take it out on you and your best friend too. I should have left when Drew said you were bad news.
Ew. Ew. Phineas killing it. Oh, Phineas is killing it. Hey, Phineas is killing it. Ew. That was like so weird. I've like never even heard something like that, but I really like that. Wonder if Billy's messing around more with producing and stuff like that. I didn't mean to say like, oh, like Phineas is killing it. Maybe that was her idea. I don't know. Let me know what you know about this, duders. That was really cool. That was more of like a chillin' rap beat or like a rap vibe or something like that, right? It was just kind of like badass. Anyway, Billy Bossa Nova is the next one. Speaking of badass. I mean, by that title, I pretty much just assume she's going to talk about how much of a badass she is. Let's keep it going. Let's see what vibe this one is. A lot less, already it's more like, I don't know, not rocky, just musical or something. I feel like a lot of, the other, like the last record was more like, I don't know, pop song kind of stuff. This is more like, instrumental, perhaps is the right word. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'll shut up. Billy Bossa Nova.
Love when it comes without a warning, 'cause waiting for it gets so boring. I can change in 20 seconds.
Oh, I think I was thinking Casanova. Bossa Nova is more like, I don't know. It's got like a, I don't know, Spanish kind of sound or something like that, right? What's the vibe? I don't know. Something cool. This is definitely, I feel like they're getting real, like, kind of experimental with the music or something instead of just doing your typical stuff, which is awesome. I'm excited about that.
'Cause waiting for it gets so boring. A lot can change in 20 seconds. A lot can happen in the dark. Love when it makes you lose your bearings. Some information's not for sharing. Use different names at hotel check-ins. It's hard to stop it once it starts. It starts.
Hard to stop it once it starts.
I'm not sentimental, but there's something about the way you look tonight.
Oh. I don't know what that voice was, but that was some sexy Billy voice right there. That kind of breathiness, something like that. Ooh, that one. Whew, that one gave me a little bit of the chilly willies right there. Sorry, let's keep it going.
Makes me wanna take a picture, make a movie with you that we'd have to hide. You better lock your phone and look at me when you're alone.
You're gonna lock your phone and look at me when you're alone. Damn.
Get you going. I'm sorry if it's torture though. I know. It might be more of an obsession. You really make a strong impression.
This is a sick vibe, right?
Nobody saw me in the lobby.
This is really not something that I would expect to be on a Billie Eilish record right now, but it's freaking sick, right? It's just getting real musical. This one's kind of like, I don't know, this one's feeling real sensual to me or something, right? Just good night, good vibes, right? Private vibes, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm off. Obviously, I'm going to listen to it more than just right now. I'll just keep.
Nobody saw me, but there's something about the way you look tonight. Makes me wanna make them jealous. I'm the only one who does it how you like. You better
I love that shaker, though.
And look at me when you're alone. Won't take a lot to get you going. I'm sorry if it's torture though. I know. You better lock your door.
Ooh, door this time.
Look at me a little more. We both know I'm worth waiting for.
Damn.
That heavy breathing on the floor. I'm yours, I'm yours.
You know what?
I'm not sentimental.
Maybe I'm just a smack talker.
I'm not sentimental.
Maybe she's found this new sort of confidence. You know, as she's getting older, she's just kind of becoming a woman. And just has found this new sort of confidence. And maybe it's not 100% to be blamed on, like, the music industry or something like that. Maybe she's just feeling a little better. Maybe she's just happier and stuff now. So maybe I shouldn't talk as much smack or something like that, right? I am just kind of, I'm forgetting how, like, I don't know, how she kind of used to be. Or at least when you guys used to tell me about how she was when she was younger and stuff like that. So maybe she's just kind of coming out of her shell a little more. Like, maybe she was not scared, but maybe she just, wasn't fully herself yet or something like that. But anyway, that one seems pretty nice. Seems like kind of like some sensual, private Billy vibes. Something like that. So, nice. Is it getting hot in here? Or is it just me, you little rascals? Anyway, the next one is My Future. I think we're going to skip over that one because I do have a reaction to the official music video that she put out, which is that cool animation or anime, whatever, with the cute little frog and all that. And that was probably my favorite single that she released before the record. Actually, My Future, especially how it kicked up and got all kind of jazzy and stuff. Of course, beautiful, lovely Billie voice in that one as well. So yeah, we're gonna skip over that one. So on to number 5 now already, kind of going right through this. Next one's called Oxytocin. If I'm saying that correctly. Sorry, I'm not into the pills, so I don't even know if that's what that is. But I guess this one's about drugs, maybe? That's what I'm guessing. Maybe not. Let's press play and see what kind of vibes we're getting now. But we'll pretend like we just got off of the My Future vibes. How's that sound? Actually, let's just play. Let's play towards the end here. Let's just get the end vibes of My Future.
I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, it gets slow at the end, huh? Boom. Ew.
Can't take it back once it's been said in
Ew.
motion.
This beat is nasty already.
You know I love to rub it in like lotion. If you want me, pray on Sunday. Could you come my way on Monday? 'Cause I like to do things God doesn't approve of. If she saw us, she couldn't look away, look away, look away. She'd wanna get involved, involved, involved. And what would people say, people say, people say, if they listen to the wall, the wall, the wall.
Yo, This one is like so dope and catchy already. What the heck is this beat anyway? It's like literally like all bass too. That's crazy. There's like not even any music. It's literally just like a bass line and Billie freaking killing it. Wow. Not really exactly sure what she's getting into, like topic wise just yet, but I was really like, I don't know, this one's getting me going, and I'm glad I do wear the headphones now, by the way.
I can see it clear as day. You don't really need a break. I wanna see what you can take.
Damn.
You should really run away. I wanna do bad things to you. I wanna make you you.
Damn.
I wanna do bad things to you. Don't wanna treat you well. Can't take it back once it's been sitting.
I'm just kidding. Getting like sexy though.
I need you for the oxytocin.
Oh, is oxytocin not a drug? Is that something that is in your brain that makes you like feel high or something? I'm an idiot. Maybe. Let's keep going.
It's hard to swallow. I can loosen up your collar. 'Cause as long as you're still breathing, don't you even think
Oh, nice. I guess maybe I was thinking of like Oxycontin or something like that. Sorry, oxytocin is a hormone released by the pituitary gland that causes increased Oh. Wait, hold on. What? Hormone released by the pituitary gland that causes increased contraction of the uterus during labor and stimulates the ejection of milk into ducts of the breasts. That is not the drug that I thought it was. Apparently it's called the love drug though. Hormone. Okay. So her uterus is contracting. Okay, so maybe this one's supposed to be like sexual vibes, and you need for the oxytocin. Okay. She's getting real hot in this one, party people.
I'm gonna wanna look away. Gonna wanna get involved.
This one's super catchy though. This one might be my favorite so far.
If they listen to the wall.
The wall. If these walls could talk. There's some super cool like panning and delay effects going on with her voice too, which you can hear especially if you have the headphones on, duders. Yeah. I love those drops though. There are crazy sounds happening in this one, right? Ew. Dope freaking effect going back in me today. I don't know why. It's just like this weird feeling that I have. I'm just kidding. Before we get too weird, let's move on to the next one. Goldwing. Does this have anything to do with that? What's it called? The 007 song, maybe? I'm probably wrong about that. I don't know what Goldwing is, though, but this one is 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Are we still going with the sexy vibes? I don't know. One thing I did notice though, that, unlike literally all the other artists that exist these days, pretty much, Billie doesn't have any features on her album. That's awesome because she's so awesome and spectacular and, unique and popular that she doesn't even need all these features and stuff to sell her records, I guess, huh? Snaps for her. Killing it. I really like these beats too. And I could see why they're, they're heavy on the bass and like just like crazy sounds. And I could see at the shows when I see clips sometimes, I feel like this is the kind of stuff that really freaking hits on those speakers when everybody's standing there, right? You can kind of feel it in your guts and stuff. So that makes sense. Hopefully getting ready for touring and stuff like that. Anyway, this next one's called Goldwing. Let's keep it going. Oh, and 7 minutes until the video premiere. Damn, it's like Billy church vibes, choir vibes, nice. Goldwing Messenger. A little hard to understand her there. Lots of reverb for me. Little sample action or something. Ew!
You better keep your head down. Better keep your head down. They're gonna disappear, gonna claim you like a souvenir just to sell you in a year. You better keep your head down. Keep your head down.
That's good. Nice. That was really cool. For me, there was a little too much like reverb or something on the vocals. It was hard for me to kind of understand what she was saying. Something about a Goldwing Messenger and stuff like that. I'll have to definitely catch that one again. But I love the beats. It's really like catchy and just like funky stuff. Like I feel like they're just getting really experimental with this one, and they're doing stuff that is just not typical, or so, like I'm hearing things that I just have never heard before, and I don't say that a lot with music that you hear. There's like some kind of typical like rules or structure a lot of times, especially to like really popular pop music and stuff like that. But this just seems to be like they were just like messing around or something in the studio. Like they had a lot of time and freedom to kind of do what they want, and it's super cool as an end result. Different vibes than what I thought it was going to be, but super dope. And hey, that leads us to number 7, which is Lost Cause. So I think we're getting sexy pillow fight vibes, maybe something like that. I have seen like little clips, I suppose, so far. All I've seen is like some girls, it looks like they're dancing, but that's literally the entire, like all I've seen from the song. So I've got the Lost Cause official music video coming up, the first one of the album, since it's here. Let me go down the description, make sure there's nothing crazy that we're missing. When did this come out anyway? June 2nd. All right, cool. 63 million views so far. Directed by Billie Eilish. All right, so we got another Billie video going. Let's see what this is about. I mean, I guess, like I said, she's just kind of like growing up. I mean, she wasn't like really different, right? I do miss the old hair and the, I don't know, our sweet, innocent Billie. I'm only a man.
Something's in the air right now, like I'm losing track of time. Like I don't really care right now, but maybe that's fine. You weren't even there that day. I was waiting on you. I wonder if you were aware that day.
I like those echoes.
Was the last straw for me, and I know I sent you flowers.
Twister.
Did you even care? You ran the shower and left them by the stairs.
Hey, P.S. Who the heck is slapping the bass in this song? Somebody is. That's weird. Hopefully they're all of age and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm just joking around. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, killing it with the bass.
Thought you had your shit together, but damn, I was wrong. You ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no job. You ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no job. I used to think you were shy, but maybe you just had nothing on your mind. Maybe you were thinking about yourself all the time. I used to wish you were mine, but that was way before I realized someone like you would always be so easy to find. So easy.
Man, I don't know who like pissed her off, but she sounds like she's over you, dude. She's like moving on because you ain't nothing but a lost cause. And wow, these ladies are having a good time, huh? I don't have any friends like that where I have real fun slumber parties like this. Seems fun though. Seems like it could be nice.
Gave me no flowers. Wish I didn't care. You'd be gone for hours. Could be
These like her actual friends, by the way? Are these like maybe her from like her old dance class or something? Or are they just dancers that she hired? I don't know. Let me know what you know. Obviously they look good. The song's pretty cool though. This bass line especially, right?
But you proved me wrong. You ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no job. You ain't nothing but a lost cause, and this ain't nothing like it once was. I know you think you're such an outlaw, but you got no.
Look at that voice. Jeez. Well, that was freaking awesome. You know, it's funny because that song is actually probably like one of my faves on this song, like probably like second favorite so far that I have heard. Interesting, but again, I do have to say with the video, like what happened to our cool artsy like movie freaking videos where she's like, I don't know, it was just really crazy stuff happening. Now that seems to me like it's something that like, I don't know, Miley Cyrus would put out, or literally any other typical pop star girl, I don't know, that, you know, that puts stuff out. Like, I don't know. And it says it's directed by her, so it's not like that has changed or something. Maybe she's just focusing her efforts in different places now. Makes me a little sad, but also, you know, I am a man. It's not like I'm like, ew, gross. It's pretty girls or something too, but it's just like not the vibe that I thought we were getting from her. I thought she was different with that kind of stuff, but it seems like she's kind of paving her way more closely towards that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I still like it. And again, that was probably one of my favorites, maybe like second favorite so far. On the record, especially that bass line. Whoever's killing it, let me know. Anyway, let's keep it going. Next one is called Halley's Comet, which is this was the most intriguing one to me, I suppose, because of the real Halley's Comet, like I said, and because of the band Bill Haley and the Comets that I used to like from like the 50s. Let's do it. Halley's Comet. I was gonna say Bill's Comet. Hey, it's Billy, like Billy. Anyway, I'll shut up. Halley's Comet. Jeez. Well, I mean, I love the piano, so.
I don't want it, and I don't want to want you, but in my dreams I seem to be more honest.
How'd she do that with her voice?
And I must admit you've been in quite a few. Halley's Comet comes around more than I do, but you're all it takes for me in love with you.
Voice.
I haven't slept since Sunday.
I really like this one.
Midnight for
I assume that it's maybe William actually on the piano too, right? I always forget that she plays, but she's got those piano fingers. She can kill it. I don't know how with those long nails, but that'd be sweet if she was playing this one. I'd like to see a live performance of this one. These lyrics kill me sometimes, right? It sounds so gorgeous the way she sings it, and then it's like sad, I don't know, interlaced with sad stuff and also like badass stuff. It's like mixed emotions all the time.
I haven't slept since Sunday. Midnight for me is 3 a.m. Ooh, I was good at feeling nothing. Now I'm hopeless. What a drag to love you like I do.
Oh, this is gorgeous. And fighting with those feelings. I don't want to love you. It's easier to just not. Right?
I've been loved before, but right now in this moment I feel more and more like I was made for you.
Damn. This is just kind of a beautiful love song, right?
For you.
Well, that was a nice little breath. I gotta go back
I
there.
was made for you. For you.
Ew, damn, that gave me chills. Oh, she's like... I like that they kept that in.
I'm sitting in my brother's room. Haven't slept in a week or two. I think what am I to do?
Uh-oh. She's falling in love. I really just love how, like, instrumental, how musical this one is, right? It's like, I don't know, less focus on the pop stuff, at least so far. And, like, computer stuff, and it seems to be more focused on, like, band music, real instruments and stuff, which is lovely. Anyway, the next one is called Not My Responsibility, which we took a look at before. Is this a song? Like, is this the actual song? Because I know it was like that video, but I don't remember it being an actual song. But maybe I was wrong. Let's check it out. Number 9, dudes. They're really like tripping me out with some of these sounds today.
Do you know me?
Oh, okay, so this is the...
Really know me? And nothing I do goes unseen.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were putting this on the album, actually. Okay, so I have heard this. I guess this is a song. She's just kind of talking through this or whatever. I have a full reaction to just that one, too. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link in the description or something like that. Interesting. I guess they put that on there, too. Okay. I guess this one is just like more like just like chilling music focused or something. It's just something to kind of listen to rather than like sort of sing along to or something so far. If you ask me, just my opinion. Let me know what you know or what you think, you little rascals. If you're still around, I appreciate you, by the way. Consider subscribing before you go so we can be internet friends. I've got all sorts of daily content. Also, consider opening yourselves up to something new. Don't just get stuck listening to Billy or just one or two other artists and stuff. I promise you will find stuff that you love. And you guys have been opening me up to new stuff, too, so just consider it. Anyway, we're going to skip over that one. Not because it sucks, but because we've heard it. Next one is called Overheated. I don't know. Maybe this one sounds like, I don't know. Could be getting sexual vibes again. Could be getting maybe tired vibes. Maybe she's tired, right? I don't know. Overworked. Let's check it. This one sounds like alien music.
I don't really even know how it happened. I started talking, they started laughing. I don't really even know how it happened. I started watching them photographing. I don't really know how it happened. Instead of stopping, they still were flashing. I started walking,
Oh, dang.
gave no reaction.
Ew, I like the way she's flowing to this one, to this alien music right now, too. It sounds like, is she talking about, like, kind of getting famous? Like, I don't know, all of a sudden, they're just taking pictures kind of deal. That's what it sounds like so far. Let's keep going.
I started walking, gave no reaction. No reaction. I'm overheated, can't be defeated, can't be deleted,
Ew.
can't unbelieve it. I'm overheated.
Do we know whose voice is that in the background? It's just a vocal effect? Is that Mr. Phineas killing it? Let me know.
Can't be defeated, can't be deleted, can't be repeated. I'm overheated. I'm overheated. I don't really wanna know why I went there.
I like how she's flowing like that a little bit.
You wanna kill me, you wanna hurt me. Stop being flirty. It's
And
kinda
laugh.
working. Did you really think this is the right thing to do? Is it news to that I really look just like the rest of you? I'm overheated, can't be defeated, can't be deleted, can't unbelieve it.
It is catchy though, right?
I'm overheated, can't be defeated, can't be deleted, can't be repeated. And everybody said it was a letdown. I was only built like everybody else now, but I didn't get a surgery to help out, 'cause I'm not about to read this on myself now.
Yeah. You hear that synth?
All these other inanimate bitches, it's none of my business, but don't you get sick of posing for pictures with that plastic body? Man, I'm overheated, can't be defeated, can't be deleted, can't unbelieve it. be repeated. I'm overheated.
This is sick. It's definitely catchy. It kind of sounds like a dark video game music or something like that, right? Almost reminiscent of some like Ilo Milo stuff. How do you say that? Ilo Milo? Ilo Milo? I think it's Ilo Milo. Interesting. So yeah, I still say that like this whole record so far, it's like less focused on like singing along stuff, and it's kind of just more like chillin' music, just stuff to kind of vibe out to or something, if you ask me. Which is just a little different than a lot of other stuff, but I feel like they were just experimenting a little, and it's super cool. I'm hearing some just things I just have never heard in music and stuff before, and that's interesting. Just like the title of this one, next one, called "Everybody Dies," which is true. Let's check it. Just, you're not gonna die. You're not gonna die. Number 11, by the way. Oh, whoops.
Everybody dies. Surprise, surprise. We tell each other lies. Sometimes we try.
That voice is ridiculous.
Make it feel like we might be right. We might not be alone.
Already getting sad vibes and stuff. Sorry, does anybody else, I just wanted to ask, anybody else picture this girl holding this microphone singing like she does? Ever since I saw a video of her doing that too, I just assume she's like holding her mic like in her hand and like doing this singy thing that she does. I don't know how she does it with her voice, but I mean, say what you want about her, whatever decisions and stuff that you make. I mean, she's a great, phenomenal singer, right? This voice is ridiculous. Anyway, sorry, I'll try to shut up, but this one's kind of getting sad already, right? I'll eat my cheese.
Be alone. Everybody dies. That's what they say. And maybe in a couple 100 years they'll find another way. I just wonder why you'd wanna stay if everybody goes.
Sick harmonies though.
You'd still be alone. I don't wanna cry. It's just a lot to think about. The world I'm used to, the one I can't get back, at least not for a while. I sure have a knack for seeing life more like a child. It's not my fault, it's
Damn, talking about the life that she can't get back at least for a while. She's talking about like the being is this going from like the last one, kind of being famous and stuff like that. Kind of getting into that stuff a little bit. Maybe I'm reading into it too much or something. Let me know what you know, duders.
not so wrong to wonder why everybody dies. And when will I? You ought to know that even when it's time, you might not wanna go, but it's okay to cry, and it's alright to fall, but you are not alone. You are not unknown.
Oh. Ooh, sounds like a sexy Billy Ghost. Billy Ghost, not a Billy Goat. Wow. Wow. Oops. Hold on. That was interesting. That one was a little slow for me, I guess. You guys know how I like the faster stuff. So it was a little slow, but it was still absolutely gorgeous. A little sad. I'm obviously gonna have to listen again and figure out kind of what the story she is sort of telling through this whole thing, but this is super interesting. Called Your Power. Hey, we did that one already. We checked that one out. Check out my full reaction to that song / music video. She's sitting on the mountain. She's got the snake wrapped around her. She sounds something like, "Try not to abuse your power," which sounded exactly like that. So if you haven't heard it, basically I just did it for you. So that's exciting. Which leads us to number 13, apparently, which is NDA. But you guys are going to have to give me 1 second because my dog is freaking out. All right. Sorry about that, duders. I had to take care of Mr. Ralph there, that little rascal. I love that guy, but he was getting a little antsy. Make sure my bow tie is nice and straight for you folks. And let's continue, shall we? Interesting. She's got Your Power and NDA and Therefore I Am and Happier Than Ever, like all the music videos, almost all of them back to back to back to back on the record here. So after Your Power comes NDA, and we're gonna switch on over to the music video, which premiered not that long ago, actually, right? Let's see here. Premiered July 9th, so a couple weeks ago at the time of this filming. Again, directed by Billie Eilish, and I personally am hoping for some more of those sort of artsy vibes, I guess, that we're sort of used to with her stuff. Like getting older. Oh, official. Oh, that was that. Okay, sorry, that was not the video that I wanted up before. Ooh, happier than ever. Oh, this is the lyric video. Sorry. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. We're on NDA right now. Let's do it. Official music video. I'm going to full screen this bad girl. I really don't even know what to expect besides it's called NDA, which I guess usually stands for non-disclosure agreement. So maybe we're getting into that sort of, I don't know, Me Too stuff again. Abusing your power. It comes right after that. Let's just press play.
Did you think I'd show up in a limousine? No. Had to save my money for security.
Okay, really quick. I think I saw like a short little clip of this music video with the cars and stuff flying past her. I was a little underwhelmed with this one as well because I think I recently had watched a performance by Mr. Abel, or you folks may know him as The Weeknd. I think it was on like a Jimmy Kimmel or something. It was live. And to me, like, and this was like a few years ago at this point, and to me, this music video is literally like the same exact thing as that live performance by The Weeknd that I've seen. And I also saw other people post other similar music videos or whatever. So while it is cool, I feel like it is not necessarily original, but I'll try to shut up. Looks like we got some old style kind of Billy Pants back though, so that's exciting. But yeah, that's what I have to say about that, and I'll shut up though and actually watch and listen now. How's that sound?
Think I'd show up in a limousine? No. Had to save my money for security. Got a stalker walking up and down the street.
That's pretty cool.
Says he's Satan and he'd like to meet. I bought a secret house when I was 17. Haven't had a party since I got the keys. Had a pretty boy over, but he couldn't stay. On his way out, made him sign an NDA.
On his way, I made him sign an NDA? Damn. Oh, is that like a real thing? Like when celebrities or famous people, like when she hangs out with people, she literally has to have them sign, like, don't tell people my business and stuff? That's messed up. I guess it would be hard to know who you can have around you and who you can trust and stuff like that, I suppose. So if they're not kind of, you know, if they haven't been on your team or in your family, maybe that's a thing. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, I made him sign an NDA.
So I guess she doesn't trust him fully.
'Cause I don't want him having shit to say.
That's pretty sick.
You couldn't save me, but you can't let me go. I can crave you, but you don't need to.
I mean, it's all pretty cool.
30 under 30 for another year.
I do like the sounds in this one. It's kind of giving me like I don't know, reminiscent on like the last record vibes or something like that, right? I don't know, it's just like those kind of similar sound effects. I do like that.
30 under 30 for another year. I can barely go outside. I think I hate it here. Maybe I should think
I hate it here.
Somewhere in Kauai where I can disappear. I've been having fun, getting older now. They didn't change my number, made him shut his mouth. At least I gave him something he can cry about. I thought about my future, but I want it now. Want it now.
It's another sick beat, right?
You can't get me up.
Like the people flickering in and out in the back. That's pretty sick, though.
You couldn't save me, but you can't let me go. I can crave you, but you don't need to. It's so hard. I said stars. Think I took it too far when I sold you my heart. How'd it get so dark? I saw stars,
Damn. Ew. That's some like kind of, I don't know, 9 Inch Nails vibes or something with the beat at the end there. That was actually pretty cool. That wasn't. I'm glad it wasn't just like the car thing or whatever. We got our own thing going on with the ghosts sort of flickering and stuff in the background. Interesting. I did like that one. That's actually probably one of my favorites on there. Although it sounds like she has sort of trust issues or something like that. Anyway, Beer Than Ever music video. Sorry, I'm just getting this ready here. Because I believe it should be up, right? Oh, and of course we got a freaking ad playing there. Sorry, give me 1 second. Just want to make sure it's ready for us then. And hey, it has been up for like 25 minutes at the time of this filming, duder. So let's keep it going, shall we? So we did NDA. Ooh, the next one is Therefore I Am, so that's exciting. I do have a full reaction to that one, so we're gonna skip over this as well. I did like that one. That one was actually pretty fun. Somebody after I filmed that one, somebody did say something to me, and I was like, oh yeah, I do kind of agree with it. I guess my problem with that song is that it sort of seems like almost like a repeat. Like they have done that one before, probably of like Bad Guy or something like that. Like I feel like that was almost like they were trying to recapture Lightning in a Bottle and did like a sequel to Bad Guy, and it was just sort of like a redo of what they had already done or something like that. Although it is a catchy song. I like the video, running around in the mall and stuff like that, although it wasn't your typical kind of super like artsy kind of stuff that she had. But it was cool. I guess it was the last time we got her cool black and green hair and stuff like that, so that was cool. So that's number 14. Oh, actually, next one is 15, Happier Than Ever. So what a coincidence. I got that music video pulled up right here too, duders, and we only got 2 songs left, which makes me sad and excited. Because now I can listen to the whole record and probably get some of that vinyl, y'alls. Let me just go down here and make sure we're not missing anything. It came out, 27 minutes ago at this point. Directed by Billie Eilish. Of course, we know her as William. So nothing too crazy, just directed by her, as usual. I'm still holding out hope. I guess this would be the last music video on the record, so I'm hoping it's like a crazy movie one like we're sort of used to. That would be sick. But I don't know. And it's the title song on the record. And it's 5 minutes and 15 seconds long. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Let's do this, duders. Maybe you guys just saw it.
When I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever.
Ah, when I'm away from
I could
you.
explain it better. I wish it wasn't true.
Damn. So wait, is she still talking about this Q dude that we saw in the documentary, the Apple documentary, World's a Little Blurry and stuff like that? Is she kind of still going off that, just like a bad past relationship? Now I get it. I thought she was kind of, now she's like, hey, I'm happier than ever when I'm away from you, son. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, let's keep going. Looking like it's gonna reveal a badass Billy.
Give me a day or two to think of something clever, to write myself a letter, to tell me what to do.
What does her shirt say? I don't need to sell my what?
Do you read my interviews, or do you skip my avenue when you said you were passing through? Was I even on your way? I knew when I asked you to be.
Is this kind of like another one of those, hey, call me back in a minute? Is she supposed to be like leaving a message or whatever into this one? That's what it seems like. I mean, she's standing there on the phone. Whatever room she's hanging out in looks badass. They do that fancy like mist stuff in the air, make it look like a nice like atmosphere and stuff. Looks dope. I kind of wish you could see the bottom of her shirt. What does it say? I don't need to sell my what at the bottom.
I knew when I asked you to be cool about what I was telling you, you would do the opposite of what you said you'd do.
Oh, and I forgot to mention in that last music video, was that all one take, by the way, too? I feel like this one so far is like that as well. She seems to have a thing with that, which is pretty badass. Takes a lot of coordination with the you know, actors, the cars and stuff like that, camera work and all that, so that's pretty cool. And this one seems to be maybe similar, but I don't know, let's keep going.
And I'd end up more afraid. Don't say it isn't fair. You clearly weren't aware that you made me miserable.
Ew.
So if you really wanna,
the voice is beautiful, the lyrics are kind of sad.
I'm away from you, I'm happier than ever.
What's leaking?
Wish I could explain it better.
Oh, nice. Then they reveal it's the soul. Not gonna sell my soul. That's exciting. I'm glad it didn't say like something else, because I was gonna have something to say about that. But soul, that's a good one. Hopefully not, right? Don't sell your soul. Which, by the way, that's a totally real thing anyway, right? Anyway, let's keep going.
I wish it wasn't true.
Oh snap, lights are flickering. Looks like the whole room's like glowy, right?
You called me again.
Oh, that's pretty
drunk
sick.
in your Benz, driving home under the influence.
Ew.
You scared me.
There we go. Woo! I'm excited. It's getting like kind of crazy. I was like really getting nervous a little bit there. That's exciting. All the water coming in. Although I guess it's probably some kind of metaphor. Like that's what it feels like. All the I don't know, crashing in and you can't breathe and stuff sometimes when it's a crappy situation. But also, the way that this is mixed was super cool. Like, it turned into, like, it sounds like it's like a live performance or something now, right? Like, turned into, like, I don't know, some guitar and Billy voice. It sounds cool.
You call me again.
Right? Sounds like she's on stage right now or something.
Driving home under the influence. Fucking I don't relate to you. Treat me this shitty. You made me hate this city. And I don't talk shit about you.
Oh my god.
Never told anyone anything bad. 'Cause that shit's embarrassing. You were my everything. And all that you did was make me fucking sad. So don't waste the time I don't have. I'm glad you showed up on time, but I have an empty line. 'Cause you never did. Never paid any mind to my mother or friends. So I shut them all out for you. 'Cause I was a kid. You ruined everything good. Always said you were misunderstood. Made all my moments your own. Just fucking leave me
That was awesome. That's the second time that they did that to me. I thought that that was like something was getting messed up with the speakers, but I feel like they have it kind of distorted like that to mess with you a little bit. I was getting serious chills. I was almost starting to cry on that one. That makes me sad, actually, you know? I feel like it's not... I mean, obviously it's like her personal thing too, but I feel like this is like what all of us do, and we're kiddies and we're young, and we just kind of give our everything to... Not even just relationships like that, but just like people who don't freaking matter, who we're like never going to see again. And we think it's like our everything in the world, but I don't know. And then we get let down and stuff, right? It's like a tale as old as time. But yeah, it made me sad. It sounded like she was saying like you didn't pay attention to my friends or like my family or anything like that. And I don't know. It's kind of what you do, right? You're kind of just like, oh, well then I guess I'll just like stop hanging out with everybody and like change my whole entire life for you since I love you. And it seems like a good idea at the time, but it's ridiculous. Why would you ever ask somebody like that? And like she said, she would never treat her that way. So why is she even giving you the time? Damn, that one gave me chills. That one obviously is probably going to be my favorite on the record, and I'm glad because that one really got, I don't know, it was a little, I don't know, I was like kind of getting nervous. I was like, is there going to be something that really kind of, and there it was, and apparently it's the title track. Happier than ever, duders, but even more exciting is we got one more that wasn't even the last one, duders. So party people, if you'll indulge me, Male Fantasy is the last one. Which I assume it's going to be kind of some smack talking and stuff like that. But yeah, interesting. I did notice that she gave us a couple F words on this one too. I always think it's a lot more clever when you don't curse. I think she does too, but I think that the couple that she gave us were kind of necessary, and they were like, you know, it makes you feel it. It wasn't just like unnecessary F this, F that kind of stuff. And I really, of course, liked that video too. I thought that was very clever and sort of getting back to the Billie Eilish actual directed video or something like that. Interesting. And I hate when my room fills up with water and stuff. Anyway, I'll shut up and let's get this last one, duders. This one's been a long one, but I appreciate you following along. Male Fantasy. romantic vibes that we're getting though, right?
Home alone, trying not to eat, distract myself. She looks at me. I can't stand the dialogue. She would never be that satisfied. It's a male fantasy. I'm going back to therapy. 'Cause I loved you then and I love you now.
Man, this one is just beautiful once again. I like the kind of high Billy voice we got going on. And I love these just, I don't know, kind of breathy backup folks and stuff too. Trying to figure out what she's talking about though. Talking about like getting distracted by porn and I don't know, getting caught up in the male fantasy. If that's what she's talking about though, isn't that kind of like the same thing with like these Vogue shoots and stuff like that? I don't know. Let's keep listening. And again, I'm going to be listening more than just once, duders, and I'd like to have a chat with you down in the comments. So.
And I love you now and I don't know how. Guess it's hard to know when nobody else comes around. If I'm getting over you,
If I'm getting over
I convince myself I hate you. Want me to put it here?
Yeah. I really love the
Gotta
I really love this sort of like, I don't know, they kept a couple breaths in, like a couple pauses, like you can hear them move around with the guitar like right there in front of us too. And a lot of that has to do with like the mixing and stuff too, but this is really cool. This is just interesting sounds and this is, you know, stuff that we haven't really heard before, I suppose.
Want me to put it here? I got a call from a girl I used to know. We were inseparable years ago. Thought we'd get along, but it wasn't. And it's all I think about when I'm behind the wheel. I worry this is how I'm always gonna feel, but nothing lasts. I know the deal.
Damn.
But
Nothing lasts, I know the deal. Oh, that makes me sad. Also makes me sad thinking about, I don't know, this is like what she's thinking about on her drives in her Dodge or whatever. Damn. I feel her.
I loved you then and I love you now and I don't know how. Guess it's hard to know when nobody else comes around. If I'm getting over you, or just pretending to
Ew.
be alright, convince myself I hate you. Can't get over you, no matter what I do.
I like that chord progression too.
I know I should, but I could never hate.
Interesting. I like that one. It was really beautiful. A little bit kind of sounds like she's a little like contradicting herself with stuff that she said in other songs and kind of coming back, but I guess that's just the whole love experience with human. Billie Eilish record, Happier Than Ever, duders. Woo! There are definitely a couple good ones on that. I enjoyed it. I would say that like for me what sticks out the most is that it was just like pretty unique with the sounds and just like it wasn't your typical like pop songs or whatever. I think that they just maybe they knew that. Maybe they knew like there was no way to like live up to like to you know to have a repeat or kind of do the same thing. So they're not only just exploring, but they're just showing that I don't know, they can do other stuff, and they just wanted it to just be its own thing or something like that too. Definitely a couple that I would absolutely want to listen to many times. Some of it was a little underwhelming at times, I suppose, but it still sounds beautiful. It didn't suck. It was just, you know, just like, okay. But you know, you can't expect people to make like an absolute banger every single time. Are we still saying banger out there? Let me know, you little rascals. Again, talk to me down in the comments instead of just getting mad at the things that I said. Try to change my mind. Explain things to me differently, or I don't know, whatever. Open yourselves up to something new, perhaps, as well, duders. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time hanging out with you for a little bit this morning. Or whenever you watch this. With that being said, keep it real out there. Consider subscribing before you go. I appreciate you. It really does help support me and the channel. We can be internet friends if you follow me on the Instagrams at The Real Natural Reaction, or you can even support me on the Patreon and submit official requests. So keep it real out there. Have a great rest of the day, and I guess I'll just have to catch you on the next Natural Reaction.